How you guys doing today? Today's day 47 at 75 hard. Today's quote is, at the end of the day, you are in control of your own happiness. Life is going to happen whether you overthink it, overstress it, or not. Just experience life and be happy along the way. You can't control everything in your life, but you can control your happiness. By Holly Holm. Um, for me, this is a very simple quote. Yes, you cannot control everything in life. I hope you have realized that, but you just simply cannot control everything. So control what you can, and one of the things you can control is your happiness, right? Find things that you personally enjoy, and life is going to move on, man. So along the journey of life, like find things that you love to do. That's the way I interpret the quote. Let me know in the comments. So like for today, um, did a leg day. My foot felt pretty good. Like during the workout, but when I was skating, definitely felt a little bit off. Like not 100%. But for today's just skating, I was just cruising, and then I just was by the water and just alling basically, and it was a fun time just being by the water, and then just looking over the Miami skyline, and then just like at one moment I was just staring into the skyline and just appreciating it, and just like wow, like I'm not going to be here, like I'm not going to be in Miami like for my whole life. Like, you know what, let me enjoy seeing the skyline, being by the water, the sun setting. It's just like just enjoying it, man. It's just because it's like this is a moment or a chapter of my life of being here, and then I'm not gonna be here forever. So it's just like, you know what, appreciating the moment. So for today's reading, uh, funny thing happened. I actually did not know that the portion that I was reading was it was called "The Art of War" without commentary, and did not know that, because when I got to "The Art of War" with commentary, I was like, oh wait, have I like what have I been reading? So it looks like it was just like I haven't read the rest of the book, but I guess it's like, if I had to guess, it's kind of like, I want to say like the editor's note, but just like I guess his way of translating it, because this book originally is in Chinese. So I'm assuming it's like kind of like how the editor wrote it. But yeah, like right now I'm in uh, wait, is it with commentary? Yeah, with commentary. So um, it just gives the editor's note, preface, introduction, the text of Sun Tzu, the commentators' appreciations of Sun Tzu, apologies for war, and the bibliography, and then it starts with the first chapter, which is laying plans. Second, waging war. Third, attack by stratagem. I think stratagem. Four is tactical dispositions. Five is energy. Six is weak points and strong. Seven is maneuvering. Eight is variation of tactics. Nine, the army on the march. 10 is terrain. 11 is the nine situations. 12 is the attack by fire. And then 10, 11, 12. 13 is the use of spies. So that's what I read without commentary. So now I guess I'm assuming it's the more in-depth uh, version of these chapters. But I was just reading the introduction, and kind of kind of crazy introduction of who Sun Tzu was. Um, so he uh, takes like these like group of women, right? Of I'm trying to find like who um, of like he gets these group of women from Ho Lu, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, right? And then he was giving these women uh, just instructions like eyes front, you understand, left turn, right turn, right? And he was giving them commands, and like the first time he gave them commands, they burst out laughing. And he said, if words of command are not clear and distinct, if orders are not thoroughly understood, then the general is to blame, right? And then he gave the same orders again, left turn, right turn, and the girls are laughing again. And he goes, if words of command are not clear and distinct, if orders are not thoroughly understood, the general is to blame. But if his orders are clear and the soldiers nevertheless disobey, then it is the fault of their officers, right? And so, because the girls are laughing, so saying he ordered the leaders of the two companies to be beheaded, right? Of this little army of women, and the king Wu was watching, and he was like, "Oh snap! Like, what is happening?" Right? Like he just like got concerned, and hold on, give me 1 second. And then once the king noticed like the two officers like within that army got beheaded, and those women like straight up like got straightened up real quick, and they he did the drill again, and they followed exactly as planned. And then like Sun Tzu sends a messenger to the king, and he says, your soldiers, sire, are now properly drilled and disciplined and ready for your majesty's inspection. They can be put to any use that their sovereign may desire. Bid them go through fire and water, and they will not disobey. And it's like, whoa, like he like I read this, I was like, whoa, like he actually just like did that like that, and I was like, wow. And this is just the introduction, so I'm just intrigued in like more about Sun Tzu. But so for a new word that I learned was perused, which just means examined carefully. Also another one, because I just finished this, it was about the use of spies, and like how you should have local spies, which is employing the services of the inhabitants of the district; inward spies, making use of officials of the enemy; converted spies, which is getting a hold of the enemy spies, using them for our own purpose; doomed spies, doing certain things openly for purposes of deception; and surviving spies, those who bring back news from the enemy's camp. And he says spies cannot be usefully employed without a certain intuitive sagacity. I did not know what sagacity meant, so it's the quality of being sagacious. Did not know what sagacious, so sagacious is having good judgment. And honestly, like before this chapter, he was just talking about really like if you don't see an advantage, do not move forward. Only move forward when you like there's an advantage, right? And then also to like give your soldiers a purpose like to fight, because if you give them a purpose, they will stand the ground and fight to the end. And then he was talking about like attack by the attack by fire, and it's just saying like when there's when you use fire, when the fire breaks out inside the enemy's camp, respond at once with an attack from without. If there's an outbreak of fire but the enemy soldiers remain quiet, bide your time and do not attack. When the force of the flames has reached its height, follow it up with an attack if that is practical. If not, stay where you are. If it is possible to make an assault with fire from without, do not wait for it to break out within, but deliver your attack at a favorable moment. When you start a fire, be to windward of it. Do not attack from the leeward. Leeward means downwind. So yeah, so I just finished the without commentary, so we shall see how it is. Oh, another word, vexation, right? Anger may in times change to gladness. Vexation may be succeeded by content. Vexation means the state of like being annoyed or like frustrated. So like I said, I feel like my vocabulary is going to increase with this book. But yeah, like now I guess I'm getting to the actual part of the book of the Art of War and like seeing, I guess, Sun Tzu side. I don't know. I'll let you know. Right now, like I said, I'm still in the introduction portion of it, but like it's definitely different layout of writing. Cause like in the beginning it was like more little like little sentences, while like the actual book itself is like kind of more like paragraph form. So like yeah, like I said, we shall see. But it's an interesting book, and yeah, just looking forward to finishing it. Today, just doing my personal training, and then also studying uh, for school as well. So it's just been a busy day. Definitely tired. Like I can feel uh, myself just like drained. But you know what, man? It's all part of the process. I'm doing many things in my life, but you know what? Like this is, bro. This is where um, I'm just putting in the work in order to like to get like what is it? The fruits of my labor, right? So later on, then I'll be like, okay, like all the work I did, I can see the success uh, later on. But yeah, so just right now, I gotta prioritize my time into the things that I want to do. But just appreciating each moment, and man, just not trying to live in a box, bro. I'm trying to experience all areas of life. Like right now, dude, like my feed is just a bunch of motorcycles. I've actually been seeing a lot of motorcycles on the street, and I'm like, wow, like I can't wait to get one. And today I actually saw a Shelby Cobra for the first time, like out on the street. Like a Shelby Cobra to me is like one of my dream cars. Like I saw that car like a Need for Speed, and I was like, wow, like this car to me, like I just envision myself just like driving like on the ocean side and just cruising around the mountain and just like having a good time. So like today, like, I actually saw it for the first time like on the street, and I was like, wow, like to me it's just like, man, like I feel like I'm on track of like where I'm supposed to be in life. So like that was just a little thing uh for me. But yeah, like uh think I'm stepping in the right directions of my life, and bro, I'm just enjoying each moment. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and bro, be the best version of yourselves mentally, physically, and spiritually. Have a great one.